heart coherence is the way. That connecting, your heart and your brain to be as one, and one expression of appreciation, of gratitude, of awe, of compassion, and that's the core. That's the core of what we're doing here. That's how we begin to function optimally. And the research is in. We talked about the research is that when you're in your heart with the gratitude, it's like you have 1,300 positive chemicals that are rejuvenating your system, and you turn off the negative genes for cancer and Alzheimer's and all that, and turn off that mechanism within the other genes, and you turn on the genes and for health and happiness and rejuvenation and long life, and it's like there's a whole lot more research that's on that too. There's the telomeres that are related to our longevity. The longer they are, the fuller they are, the longer we're going to have a life. So that when you're having an experience of being in your heart with gratitude, and you do that for periods of time, then you let's say 20 minutes a couple of times a day, then you just do that for a couple of days even, and then your telomeres get longer. One study they did was for a couple of weeks, but it happens. Other studies are showing that it happens right away. As soon as you start doing that, the telomeres get longer, and what that means is that you're going to have a longer life. So you're going to have a longer life, and the research showed you're going to be happier, you're going to be healthier, you're going to be more successful, you're going to be, and relationships work better, and you're more cooperative, your focus is better, you can make better decisions, your stress level goes practically to, goes to inner peace. Okay, when you go deeper into that, so then when people are stressed, their brain, the front part of the brain shuts off in terms of being able to have good judgment. So you go back here to fight or flight, and boy, I got to protect myself, and so then you lose good judgment, and the immune system shuts way down, so you're more likely to get sick and not able to recover and rejuvenate, and then your digestive system shuts down, so you can fight or flight, and that's what happens when we feel stressed. I mean, there is no tiger out there, but we have this pattern that we've developed, over the eons, so where we have an automatic response to try to protect ourselves, and then when we grow up as little kids, we start developing these stories and these ideas and wanting to really protect ourselves. And when the slightest amount of reminder of the times that you felt threatened or not taken care of or impinged upon, then you have a response to it. You have a reaction, and then that just keeps going on and on and on in your subconscious, and is automatic, and the heart coherence stops that. The heart coherence stops the brain from having all these stories. The heart coherence stops the trauma. So the key to really having a good life is to cultivate the heart coherence, is to be in the heart coherence. So, and that's science now. I'm just kind of like, it's like writing the book of duh. It's like a duh, it's like a big duh. And so, and that's what we're here for. So that's what this class is all about. That's what that's what our lives are all about, is to be that love that we are inside, that is inside. And what happens with heart coherence is that light shines and you wake up. A lot of people think grounding is something you do, but grounding is really stop doing it and start allowing yourself to be aware of who you are. So it's stopping the thinking, and it happens more fully and easily when you're in heart coherence. It happens automatically.
You know, that's the way. The way is love. The way that you get to love is heart coherence. You know, and so the trick is how to get there, how to stay there. You know, we get a sense of how to get there by putting our hands on our hearts. We start to feel a little bit, you know, more relaxed and breathe slow and deep. And now, you know, one of the next ideas is to connect your heart having a brain to your abdomen, which has brain material in it and acts like a brain in terms of the microbiome even does too, talks to us and, you know, relates to us and creates chemistry that helps us to feel better and more balanced. And so you get these two brains connected as you're breathing slow and deep. Breathing slow and deep, connecting those two places helps to bring you into a deeper state of relaxation than just on your heart alone. So let's have you do that. So, okay. The place on your heart is in the very center of your chest. The very center of your chest. If you're too high, the energy goes up. If you're too low, the energy goes down. And when you're right in the center, just like Goldilocks, it's just right. Just right. Ah. And then you feel a balance above and below. Then you begin to breathe with your attention on your heart, as if your heart is doing the breathing and in charge of the breathing, because on one level it is. It's in charge of everything. And you connect to your belly and feel a oneness, a flow from the heart to the belly and the belly to the heart. Feel them flowing and connecting together. Just breathing slow and deep, slowing your breathing down to 3 or 4 seconds in. You want to go up to 4 to 5 seconds if you can. 6 seconds is the magic number that the biofeedback people have found. How do we create that heart coherence? So there's a number of things that I've discovered that really assist that process. And one of it is beginning to engage our awareness of the heart with the earth, and beginning to really appreciate our relationship as the earth, not to the earth. To begin to, what I experience grounding as, is that you become aware of more of who you are. And grounding isn't something you do. Grounding is becoming aware of more of who you are. And there was dirt, there was evolution. Here we are. You know, we emerged from the earth, literally, energetically, genetically, you know, and to begin to experience that and begin to live that and be that. And that's a part of heart coherence, of experiencing the unity of who we are, the expression of who we are. And it helps us to become much more deeply present. It's a part of being present, is to have that awareness. And so what I'd like to do is to begin to give some awarenesses of how to begin to access that. So one of the things that's kind of neat is to stand and to get in the power pose. This is a good pose to get into, to begin to access the groundedness of who we are. So one of the things about this pose is that when you have your back straight and you have your hands like this, is that you automatically, the body just goes into having 20% less stress hormones. Just does that. Just does that. You become 20% less stressed just standing around. Just hanging around, standing around. So, but the trick is to have your back straight and your legs strong. Feel your legs on the floor. And the testosterone hormone, which is for confidence, goes up 20%. So you become less stressed and more confident just being in this position. Now you can make it even more powerful. Would you like it to be more powerful? Would you like to experience more power of the earth, of you, and and more confidence, more stress reduction? Well, be aware of the cape that you have as you're standing like this. Really feel that cape and stand a little taller and just go, here you are. Superwoman, right? Or Superman, when you imagine a cape, it's like it's easier to feel that confidence. It's not the cape, it's just really accessing your capacity to feel confident. And imagine you're in a cape there helps you to do that. But the trick is to have to begin with is to have your structures in alignment. And you automatically, whether you have your hands like this or not, this is called the power pose, but you don't have to have your hands like this in order to experience the power. Keeping the same thing happens in terms of 20% less stress and 20% more testosterone when you have your posture correct. That's science now too. So this is science. They've done scientific tests on this. And just having your posture correct. So when Mama said, keep your back straight, she was trying to help you to have a better life. She wouldn't listen. But be relaxed about it and just be it. Okay. So to begin to become more aware of what it means to be of the earth, as the earth, is to begin to become aware of your feet on the floor and become aware that you are supported by the earth. So feel that support. The earth has always been supporting you. The earth's always been there for you. Mother Earth has given you food. Feel that in your heart. Feel the gratitude for Mother Earth giving you life. She's given you food. You couldn't live without that. You're alive because of that. Mother Earth has given you water. So really feel gratitude in your heart for having Mother Earth giving you water so you can live, so you can have life, so you can thrive. And air, don't forget the air. If you didn't have air, you wouldn't. If you didn't have oxygen, boy, you wouldn't be living too long. So feel in your heart the gratitude for the oxygen, the air. Really feel that gratitude for Mother Earth. Feel it in your heart. Put your hand on your heart and really feel it. Really feel it. You're standing on the earth. You're standing on Mother Earth. And Mother Earth supports you. She supports you in so many ways. And let's become having a deeper awareness of the support of Mother Earth so that your life begins to transform in a way that maybe you haven't allowed before. Are you ready?